how did you get involved with the project?
I auditioned, and after about a 4 or 5 month audition process, I got the job. Like I was saying, it wasn't a typical audition process, or I don't know what typical is, to be honest. It felt more like an interview / like a date. You know what I mean? He was getting to know me, I was getting to know him.
All right.
And we were sharing information.
Nice, nice. What attracted you to the project?
The director. You know, I didn't get the script until I got the job. And so it was Chris's sort of commitment to telling the story, his sort of, his if you ever met him in person, he's a whip smart human being. He does a lot of research and is very intuitive. And I think it was just him. It was his reputation, and it was what I saw in front of me, it was the man I saw in front of me.
So was it like an immediate connection, like you had to have this part, and it just clicked?
I don't know if I would call it that. You know, when you're told to go audition for a part that you have no idea what it is, I don't think you go, I immediately have to have this part.
Yeah,
yeah. What is this? I think for me it was the fact that he had done so much, like I was saying before, he had done so much research, and he was so smart. And I think I was more attracted to him and his ideas at first. And, of course, he had, like, given me an outline and a premise as the audition process went along. But, yeah.
Okay. What was it like?
I didn't have a script. I got the job. Yeah.
So basically it was a total mystery to you.
I wouldn't say a total mystery. You know, as like I said before, I had a better sense of the script as we went along.
Okay.
But I didn't get the full script until I got the job.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm curious though. This is a great cast. It's wonderful. What was it like working with these other actors?
Oh my God! When me and Danielle first got to set together, I felt like we came home. You know what I mean? It felt like we knew each other for years.
Nice.
I probably attest part of that to us both going to acting school, so we had a lot of the same teachers.
This is Danielle you're talking about?
Yeah, Danielle Brooks. We had a lot of the same teachers, and so we were sort of cut from the same cloth. So right off the bat, we just jumped in, guns blazing.
You guys have wonderful chemistry.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. We love each other. She's the best. The rest, I got to meet a lot of people that I never met before. Some of which I really admired, and some of which I didn't know. And it's so funny. Like the like Kay Van Novaks of the world have like taught me a great deal, not only about myself but about comedy. He's brilliant, man. I don't know if you've seen him in What We Do in the Shadows. But he's
that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a wonderfully hilarious person. The TV show. He's on the TV show.
Okay. Cool.
On FX.
Nice little plug there. So I'm curious, what were some challenges you guys faced on set?
I don't know if you know this, but we shot it in the Dominican Republic in the middle of summer.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's hot.
I've never found it easy to do some drills in 105-degree weather, but I had to make it look easy.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So it was tough down there. It was hot. It was very hot.
Yeah.
Conserving energy was the biggest thing.
Okay. Yeah. Very physical. I didn't know it was that physical, the role. I didn't know the job was going to be that physical, but you pulled it off. It looked great.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't know the job was going to be that physical? Did you know about the project before?
Oh no, I didn't know you guys filmed in such hot weather. Is what I meant.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Any other challenges you guys faced on set?
No, nothing out of the ordinary. I think one thing, I wouldn't call it a challenge. I would say for me, I came out of a graduate program where, like, for the most part, we're trained to do, like, classical text and, like, text that's sort of, like, sacred, so to speak. Where it's like for Chris, nothing's really sacred, you know?
Mm. Okay.
He has a wonderful sense of play, not only in his writing but in the way he likes to conduct the set. And so like there are times in which he would just throw things out to change things up, or he'll just come over to me and go, okay, with this section here, go down the rabbit hole a little bit and see where you land.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I would call that a challenge. I would say that's probably different than the way I was used to working. With it was a lot of fun to be able to like get things really quickly and just like jump in.
Right. And that type of spur of the moment working, was there a lot of improv in the movie?
There are moments in which he let people take liberties.
Mm. Okay. Cool.
I don't know if I would say there was a bunch of improv, but there are specific moments where he's like, yeah, you can take a liberty here.
Okay.
Because improv would suggest that the whole scene was made up or like created on the spot, and that just wasn't the case. You know?
Yeah. Gotcha. Now I'm curious. You're obviously a seasoned actor. Do you prefer film over stage, or are they pretty much the same to you?
They're pretty much the same. They're not the same.
Yeah.
They are different, indeed. Okay. I mean, just the audiences alone that come to see theater are much. I'm doing a show right now on Broadway called The Great Society, and it's based on the 4-year presidency of Lyndon B. Johnson and his decision not to run for a second term. And the audiences that come to see theater are just much different than people who see films. And sometimes they're the same, but for the most part, I think the New York audiences, some of these folks have been seeing theater for the last 60 years. And I think film sometimes just allows you the ability to reach a wider group of people. In terms of like working on film or theater, I mean, I'm a storyteller, so at the end of the day, like you do whatever's best for the story and you try to make the story work. But I feel like on stage it's just a different monster. You know, I think you have to call on a different set of tools in order to make that story work 8 shows a week. Yeah,
for sure. Well, back to The Day Shall Come. What do you hope audiences take away from the film?
That institutionalized paranoia corrupts our thinking, and that it might be easier to manufacture your own terrorist than it is to catch a real one.
Okay, cool. Do you hope to work with this cast and crew again?
Oh, me and Danielle are going to work together someday. I mean, I would love to work with Dennis O'Hare. Dennis O'Hare is like the kindest, most generous human beings out there, and he's so talented.
Yeah, right.
He's so talented. Like I want to do a rom-com with Danielle. She deserves it. She needs to be the lead of a rom-com.
Nice.
Give her rom-com.
Are you talking about Danielle?
Yes.
Yeah. No, she's great. I love Orange is the New Black. She's terrific. And
I know, but give her rom-com. She's a leading lady. Give her rom-com.
Well, maybe you and her can star in it together.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. You guys you hit it off so well on camera. It just worked really well. So good. Are you a big Orange is the New Black fan of supporting your girl?
I've seen a few seasons, but like me and Danielle kind of rode in the same circles before, so I saw her show. I saw her in Color Purple on Broadway. That's where I fell in love with her.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a heavy card. That's
different, like I said. Yeah. Different set of tools.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What are some of your stage plays, favorite stage performances?
That I've done?
No, I mean like let me rephrase that. What are some of your actor influences?
Oh, actor influences. People that are part of me. Well, I love Eddie Murphy.
Oh, nice.
I can't help it. Robin Williams. I grew up on Robin Williams. He's just one of those actors who just I don't know. I love actors who have a sense of play. But also like a gravitas to handle like all different kinds of work, and I just feel like Robbie Williams was always one of those people.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy as well. Those are some of my inspirations.
So basically, comedic actors who are also terrific dramatic actors.
Yeah.
Both. That's great. And I kind of see that
People
in you,
who can toe the
Marchánt.
line.
Yeah, I see that in you too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Great.
I love people who can toe the line because I feel like sometimes I feel like dramas are just a lazy form of a comedy.
Okay. So Marchánt, I'm just curious. You've mentioned two great actors right there. How do you go about choosing your roles?
How do I go? I like to do things that are thought-provoking. I like to do things that push me. I want to be around people that sharpen me. Iron sharpens iron, and so in order for that to happen, I need to be around people who are better than me. And I like to do things that like force people to be uncomfortable. I don't ever. I think comfort is the sort of disease to progress. Like if we aren't uncomfortable, if we aren't forced to talk by the work we watch, then we're all just watching fluff, and we have no reason to be doing it in the first place.
Nice. That's an awesome response. Thank you for that. Now I'm curious, how can people see The Day Shall Come? Is it online? Is it in theaters? How could people see this interesting film?
So it is in theaters now, and it is also on video on demand. That's a new thing. That is like new to me, that idea of like movies being released in theaters and on video on demand.
I know, it's crazy.
But yeah, you can check your local listing.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, Marchánt, well, thank you so much for your time today. The film is really interesting. It's good. It's thought-provoking. And, if you're ever in Long Island, we'd love to have you maybe stop by the studio.
Oh, yes, please. Tell the folks at ID. I would love to. I'm always in Long Island. Where are you
cool.
in Long Island?
We're in Massapequa.
Oh, my God. I'm always in Massapequa. My best friend lives there.
Oh, my gosh. All right. You know what? We'll coordinate with the publicist. We broadcast Sundays at 6 live. So, yeah, whenever you're available, it'd be great.
All right. Perfect.
All right, Marchánt. Well, thank you so much again. And, the film's great. Best of luck.